Hi guys. Completely different setup, as you can see. I needed to chat with you guys, needed to update you guys on a few things because I have a lot of things going on, and I do kind of talk about it in the video, but I pre-filmed the video that you're about to watch and a lot has progressed from then. So I'm gonna sit down and just quickly as possible let you guys know what's been going on. So on August 30th, it was a Wednesday. I was at work, and many of you guys know I'm a certified dental assistant, you know. So I am a certified dental assistant. I was at work, and all of a sudden I couldn't really see. And now thankfully it was more towards like the end of the day. My eye kind of just felt weird, my left eye. It just felt really, really weird. It was very like uncomfortable. I thought maybe I got like mascara in my eye or, you know, makeup or anything like that. Like I wear goggles, so like I knew it was probably definitely not from a patient. So I was like, maybe my eye is just dry and like it's just like over. I put lubricating eye drops in anyway just to like see if it was dry, and I had taken an Advil because like then my head started to hurt. So I already suffer from migraines, so I was like, I need to do something about this. So I went to sleep. I woke up. It was okay. It still felt a little odd, but it was okay. And then it was like the middle of the day at work again, and all of a sudden like my vision just went blurry again. It was very uncomfortable, and then I started seeing black spots. Now I already suffer from floaters. Floaters are just like, I'm not a doctor, so I don't really know like the actual term, but it's like when the jelly in your eye like floats around in your eye. So I'm like, shit. So I call my mom. I tell her to call my eye doctor. Calls my eye doctor. I got an appointment for that Saturday. So that was September 2nd. Saw him. He dilated my eyes, took a few pictures of my eye, noticed a spot. So now I'm like, okay, what do I was like, okay. He told me to go to a retina specialist. So it was still blurry the weekend. It was uncomfortable. I tried wearing makeup, but it was very uncomfortable. Like I had a lash on, and I just thought like it was weighing my eye down so much, and that's not really common. That's not really how, like, you know, how it goes. So I went back to the eye doctor that Tuesday. I was telling him, you know, my vision is getting blurrier. I still see the floaters, all that. And I told him, I was like, when I look at light, it actually bothers my eyes. Like I already have sensitive eyes to begin with, but like when I'm looking at light, so if like I'm outside right now, like I have my window open and I only have my ring light on, and when I usually film, I put my camera in the middle of my ring light, but I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that at all because it just takes my eye a very long time to like be able to see. So like, you know, when you're going outside, you don't have sunglasses on, then you come inside and it takes like a few seconds. Mine took like 2 minutes. And so I got an appointment for Wednesday morning, but I needed to be at work. So I went anyway. I asked them, you know, how long would it be? I have to go to work. I have to be at work like now pretty much, but you know, I can spare an hour. And they're like, you're gonna be here a while. And I'm like, what? And they're like, you're gonna be here probably 2 hours just waiting. And now I'm like, I'm a very responsible person. Like I know what I have to do. Like if I know I have to be somewhere, like it literally gives me anxiety if I'm late or anything like that. I'm the type of person that likes to be the first person anywhere. So I was just like, no. I was like, I can't do that. I'm sorry. I'm like, can you give me another appointment? They gave me Saturday. So it was definitely an extra few days, and it was probably not the best decision to do. Thursday at work, I left early. I was in the middle of working. It was around like 5 o'clock evening. Just like, I can't see. I can't see. I called my mom. She told me to call the retina specialist again, see if they have something, you know, Friday. Because Fridays I get out of work at 2, and it's right by my job, so I could just go. Called them. They had me on hold for like forever. So then I called my eye doctor, and he's like, come on in. Like, I want to take another picture. So I left work early. I went back to the eye doctor. He took another picture. He was like, it's definitely more swollen. It's more inflamed. He was explaining it to me. I don't want to say it on camera because like I don't want people to take it the wrong way. I'm not a doctor. I don't know if I'm going to be explaining it right. Basically, I have a disease in my eye called toxoplasmosis. And yep, I can insert a picture of like what I'm talking about on my eye because I have a shit ton of pictures. So I went to the retina specialist Friday, emergency appointment, and my eye doctor was telling me, you have to go, you have to go. So I couldn't go to work.
Friday morning comes along, 9 o'clock, I go to the retina specialist. Of course, the doctor I was scheduled to see was late. Then an emergency patient walked in, and he was an emergency. So they explained to me, like, it's going to be another hour until I'm seen, blah, blah. Then I was finally getting seen, but it's like those technicians that take the regular eye exams, and then I had to be dilated. So I was there from 9 a.m. till about 3:30, and I saw a doctor. He wasn't my favorite. It's so weird because it just came out of nowhere, and that's what's so random about it. So he diagnosed me with toxoplasmosis, so it's a disease in your eye. It can be treated with antibiotics. He gave me 2 prescription eye drops and 2 antibiotics. I'm not going to say the names of them because, like I said, I'm not a doctor. I don't have any allergies that I'm aware of. So that was Friday. I took 2 of the antibiotics that night, and then my mom wanted me to wait till like all day Saturday because this was an antibiotic that she was nervous that I was going to be allergic to. And Saturday night, for sure, I got a rash. I was very itchy, and of course it's in the pelvic area. So now it's like wherever your pants lay, like above your pelvic bone, like just below your belly button, that's where my rash was. So now I'm flipping out. Sunday, it's okay. I didn't take those same antibiotics. I called the retina specialist. I told him that I got a rash. It's itchy. It's hot, you know. I didn't take any more of that medicine. So a completely different doctor. I love her so much. She's so down to earth and thorough, and she's the best. She was very concerned because I'm 20 years old. I'm a young girl. I will eventually want to have children. I will eventually have children. But no. And she's very good, and she's like, I need to see you pretty much every other day. I wake up on Tuesday, go to the retina specialist. She looks at it. She tells me she sees that it's going down, but she didn't say going away. It's very dense, the area, and that's why I have to take like all these medications and put all these eye drops in my eye. My vision is always blurry because one of the eye drops dilates, and I have to do it 4 times a day. So my left eye, completely blurry. Like, if I need to read something, I have to close my left eye and just focus on my right. It's very straining on my right eye, and I feel like no one understands that. Like, try walking around with half your vision dilated and blurry. It's very uncomfortable, and you get a headache, you get a migraine. I already suffer from them, and I don't care if I sound like I'm over dramatic. It's very scary, especially when you're told that this disease can go to your brain. So once I heard that, I pretty much lost it. I was scared. I was terrified. I haven't been working all week because my doctor did tell me 7 to 10 days no working, just like rest and everything. And this is why I'm filming this way. I don't have all my lights hooked up. I only have my ring light on. I have a white sheet over it to kind of diffuse it. And when I look at light, it takes forever for me to be able to see, and I can't already see already with my left eye. The rash on my stomach, on like the pelvic area, had spread up to my stomach, underneath my breasts, in the middle on my cleavage. Now it's on my chest here. It's in my scalp. That's why my hair looks like this, because I'm constantly in the shower now. So last night I went to the emergency room. Today is Friday, September 15th. So last night, Thursday, I went to the emergency room because nothing was relieving it. I was popping Benadryl, but it didn't relieve anything. And I had went to my regular eye doctor, and they had forwarded the images he took to my retina specialist, and she honestly suggested me go to the emergency room because the rash was still spreading. Even though I had stopped that medication, it could still have been an allergic reaction from any of the other 3 medicines. So I had my bloods taken. I had IV antibiotics, Benadryl, and a steroid hooked up. I was there for about 4 hours. They wanted me to stay overnight purely because I had to wait for the infectious disease doctor to come in. But I was like, you took the edge off with the steroid. If I have to, I'll go home and take another Benadryl and then go to sleep. And finally, it was the best. I don't want to say the best sleep, but since Monday, I have not slept at night. It's been like 3-4 hours on and off. I wake up and I'm so itchy. Like, I'm so itchy and uncomfortable that I wake up out of my sleep. I went back to the infectious disease doctor today. I showed him my rash. I explained the whole story that I'm telling you guys. And he gave me 2 different antibiotics. He gave me a steroid for the rash because it just keeps on spreading. I stopped all of the other medications that I was giving prior. and he gave me 2 new antibiotics. 3, I should say. Yeah, 3. Yeah, I can't get a hold of those 3 antibiotics. My luck, right? I'm pretty much now on a waiting game. The thing is, they can't treat my rash without disrupting the treatment for my eye. And the eye is honestly definitely more important than treating the rash. They gave me the steroids to take the edge off to really help the rash heal, but they have to still treat my eye, so that's why I had to go to an infectious disease doctor so they can treat my eye without, you know, my rash spreading. Or so I can't see. Even laying down in bed, I have blackout curtains, so that kind of helps, so it's not really bright. But sometimes when I'm watching TV or if I'm on my phone, I have to wear sunglasses. And I wear sunglasses all the time. It could be cloudy out, it could be raining, I'm still wearing sunglasses because the brightest thing, that's why my hair is like this, kind of covering my eye. It's just, that's what, I have no words. A week full of doctor's appointments, bright lights in my eyes, because when you go to the eye doctor, they have to obviously shine the light, and that kills me the most. Like, I literally have to like hold my eye open. I could try and zoom you guys in to see if like you could see that this, like, okay, so this pupil is dilated and that one's not. Like, look how tiny that one is compared to this one. But if you have a cat, I want to stress this so much. You have to be careful. Like, if you have a cat and you constantly have your makeup brushes, you constantly have cat hair on your makeup brushes, and your cat is, you know, sitting on your vanity or all that stuff, I'm not saying like there's nothing wrong with that, but wash your brushes. Even if you just spot clean them with like rubbing alcohol, like, wash your brushes, please, please, please. I know that there are many, many, many makeup brush cleaners out there that are on this spot and they don't wet your brush too much. But I'm telling you, please, please, please wash your brushes if you have a cat that's near your makeup, near your brushes, anything like that. Because if they go to the bathroom and then they walk next to your eye brushes and then you're putting it by your eye, I just want you guys to be very, very careful. To be quite honest with you, I was concerned that it could have been a makeup product that tested on animals. So once I feel better, I'm going through my entire makeup collection and taking out everything that is not cruelty free, because that was a possibility and that scared me because you never know. And I wouldn't necessarily say that they're like these makeup companies are testing on cats per se, but I don't know. You don't know. If you have any questions, I mean, feel free to leave them in the comments. I don't know how quick I'm gonna respond to them just because I haven't really been on my computer much. Thankfully, before all of this really like got huge, I did have this video edited, but this clip was supposed to be like 5 minutes long and it's almost like a half hour, this footage. But I wanted to give you guys the full information, so depending on depending on this video, like when I edit it, I'm gonna try and edit it really, really fast, and I'm gonna wear sunglasses when I do it. It may or may not be with the makeup tutorial because that already is a get ready with me and I already fucking talked my head off in there. Yeah, I'm sorry that I've been MIA, you guys. I'm gonna keep on trying to post stuff. At least I'm trying to post like on Instagram. You can always tweet me, but I wanted to let you guys know. I'm sorry this is like such an improper or like unprofessional filming setup, but honestly, like, I don't even care at this point because the bright lights hurt my eyes. So yep. So I will update you guys. Try and check my social media, Instagram stories, maybe Snapchat, and maybe and definitely Twitter. So if you guys have any questions or anything like that, and to all of you who have wished me like good luck and, you know, and sending me your well wishes when I posted like somewhat of a Instagram stories explanation, I really appreciate that so much. Your support means the world to me, and I miss you guys so much. Like, I want to fucking beat my face. Like, I want to get glam, and I can't. The doctor necessarily didn't say I can't wear makeup, but my vision is already blurry, and I don't want to make that worse by adding makeup in, so whatever. Like I said, I'll update you guys on any forms of social media, so make sure you check that out. I'll leave all of them down below. And thank you guys so much for your support. Thank you for watching, and I love you. Bye.